I just want you to tell, everybody thinks that only kid is pampered.
That's beside the point.
And my mom, she was strict. I didn't do all the work at home like I should have. She came over, and this was when I was a freshman or a sophomore. She came over in front of all those high school kids. It was a little school, but there was a lot of kids, you know, to me,
Sure.
that day it looked like a million. She came over that day and took me by the ear and led me home, because I hadn't done all the work at home.
By the ear?
Yes,
Ouch.
In front of everybody?
yes.
Oh my goodness.
Now that,
What did they do?
huh?
Or did you not pay
I
attention?
didn't look back.
Now, what's the rest of the story?
I know, okay,
About
Grandpa.
the picture?
Now we know that she wasn't pampered, but I think there's something we have to know about this picture.
He was pretty much her boyfriend.
But talk
She-
about
she-
embarrassment.
How did you know he was her boyfriend?
She held his jacket while he played.
Anyway,
Now let's go on to the story.
all right, let's go on now.
Uh-oh, are we stirring something up here? Are we going
So-
back to the, go
So
ahead.
after the first date, did you arrange another one, Grandpa?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
How'd you do that?
you know, for the life of me, I don't remember. But
But-
we started, yeah, about 2 or 3 or 4 months afterwards or something like that. That's what I get. I forget.
How'd you do that? Did you guys have a phone at that time?
How old do you think we are?
I think we had a phone, sure.
Yeah?
I don't honestly remember.
A long and a short.
I don't
probably.
honestly remember. No, ours was too short.
See, in those days, you,
We were on the party line. You had certain rings. Ours was 2 rings. And then when they ring, everybody in the line would pick up the receiver and listen.
see,
Really?
they'd ring,
Oh, sure they
you
did.
had a lot of people on your line.
That's the
but
only
you
excitement
never-
they had was to listen to everybody else's stuff.
No,
Oh, my
but
goodness.
The only way you'd know it was for you, you'd know if you had a short and a long, or if you had 2 shorts and a long, or, see, they'd have the crank
But you-
like that.
So you could still listen even though it wasn't for you?
See,
Sure.
we had owned our own phone line out in the country.
No,
Ours was too
he
short.
was ahead of us in the little town.
Yeah.
Anyway, what how'd we get on that?
So,
Whether you called each other or not.
well, what happened at the next date? What'd you guys do?
For the life of me, I don't remember. I honestly don't.
When did you propose to
Yeah,
her?
what'd you propose?
Oh, we went together for about 5 years.
Oh, yeah?
See, there was a lot happening in between there that this is.
Come on, Grandpa. I see that
Yeah.
smile.
Did she kick you out and then,
Oh, every now and then.
yeah?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah. Anyway.
This was in the 30s then?
Yeah.
How
We
much
started out in the 30s.
How much was a cup of coffee
About
back then?
38. I never drank a cup of coffee in my life till I was in the army until it was rationed and we had to use up the coupons.
Oh, yeah?
yeah,
No, I never. We lived on the farm. I drank milk all my life. I never drank coffee.
That's not milk, Grandpa, that's butter. It's liquid butter what you drank.
Cream.
well, then it wasn't pasteurized or nothing.
We drank about 4.5 to 5.2% milk.
Well, we were,
Either that or else cream.
when
Oh.
when we were raising the 3 girls, I'd go out to about 2-3 times a week with my jug to a lady on the farm, and she'd fill it up, you know, right from the cow, and we'd take it home. That's what we drank. We never knew what pasteurized and all that stuff was.
You'd stir it up to get the cream back in?
Oh yeah, it'd come up the top.
Gotta
Oh, my
leave it
gosh.
set to get the cream.
Oh, you have to set it and sit
Just
it.
leave it set.
We didn't do
And
one.
then you put it in the icebox?
Sure, well, down the well for a
We
while.
didn't have
Not when
icebox.
the girls was growing up, but when I was a kid, we'd put our, we
Yeah.
didn't know what a refrigerator was. We put it down the well in a bucket.
We always had electricity. We had
We didn't.
we had a Delco plant. We had a 32 volt Delco plant. Our own Delco plant.
He was
Our own
rich.
electricity.
So when did you propose to her?
Well, this was after I was in the army. Yeah, sure. I was.
You were in the army when you proposed?
But we were married
thought you got married before he left.
Sure, but I remember I'd been in the army about 9 months then already.
Oh, so you hadn't gone over, but you proposed before you went over?
I know over, oh, no, I didn't go overseas until last year. I was at Chinook Field for almost 4 years.
You were where?
At Chinook Field. Now Rantoul, Champaign.
Okay. I've heard you say Rantoul. I've never heard Chanute Field.
Well, that's where it was.
Yeah,
That's where it was.
And then you went to the Philippines, is that right?
After the Battle of the Bulge, they pulled us out of the bunch of Air Corps people out of, and actually I was probably one of the last ones, or the second to the last one, pulled out of Chinook Field. So we were permanent party there the longest. My second lieutenant come in and said, boy, I had to fight like everything to keep you off of being shoved into the infantry. They wanted 6 out of 12. I said, huh? That's the first I knew anything about it. About an hour later, he came back and said, well, I lost the battle, now they want 8. And you're it. So I was either number 7 or number 8, and I was the last that they took out of the whole Chinook Field.
Wow.
There were about 20,000.
Oh my goodness.
What time
But
was
they'll give you all the time in the world to get ready. You'll be ready to leave 6 o'clock tomorrow morning.
So, did you propose when you got back from the
Oh,
Philippines?
no, we had been married. We had been married a long time. She was living off the field with me for a long time by that time.
Oh, okay.
I worked at the post office.
She worked down at Rantoul post office.
Money order, wasn't it?
No, we had been, we got married about 2 weeks before Pearl Harbor.
Wow.
Okay.
And I'd already been in the Army about 9 months.
Didn't know you were going to war, huh?
Well, no, see, we went in, we were lucky. I was in the first bunch and the biggest bunch that ever left Washington. And we were lucky. I was low number. And we were going in for a year. And we'd go in, have a year over with, and we'd be out and we'd be laughing at the rest of the guys. So the Japs come along and changed all that.
Changed all that.
Our year grew into 5.
Wow. Now, how did...
You know what,
did
Todd, I'm gonna have
propose
to, just 1 second, I gotta change the battery. It just went out. Hold that thought.
Last question.
You guys were talking about how long you'd been married, and Grandpa's talking about he was the 8th person to be chosen to head out. You were talking about you were working at the post office.
Hello?
Hello? Here you go.
We're gonna caffeinate our little subjects here.
Thank you. Boy, it's a big half a cup.
Yeah, I forgot, Grandma, when I was pouring.
I'll drink the other half, Grandma.
All right.
So what were we exactly on when because you were just about to ask a
Yeah.
question.
How did you propose, Grandpa?
Oh, okay.
Well, I don't know. Boy, that's been 55 years ago.
Yeah, yeah,
Over 55 years
we
ago.
kind of broke up and we started going back together again, and I was drafted April 9th, 1941. Then I think about the middle of the summer, I proposed to her, I think.
You guys had been going out so long that was it kind of assumed you'd get married?
Well, probably, I don't know.
Did you have to ask your parents at all, or? No?
I didn't.
So, Grandma, were you always worried that he'd be called overseas? Do you remember being worried at all?
He was put in the infantry, came into my money order, wasn't it? It was in the afternoon, wasn't it? Told me he was being shipped out the next morning.
Did I come up, I tell you, post office?
How long?
What were you thinking, Grandma?
See, they give you a lot of notice, you know, you have plenty of time. to
Plenty
think
time for
about it.
preparation, right?
Just by 4 o'clock in the afternoon and be ready to go at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Wow, less than 24 hours.
Where were we living then? Above the gravity still?
No, we were, that's Gravity. I was trying to tell Todd today, we used to live above Piggly Wiggly, but it was Gravity here.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we were living out in the courts out there, remember?
Oh, all right.
Yeah, we had a nice place out there.
We bought a rug for $20. The first time we, for the living room, and the first time we vacuumed, it practically all went up in the vacuum.
Yeah, so she stayed there then all a while. No, ended up down in Louisiana training.
Hey, kiddo, you wanna come sit with Daddy?
After about 2 weeks, come down with the mumps.
Oh, yeah, she wants some coffee.
So I was out about 4 weeks with rehabilitation zones.
Oh my goodness.
Of course, what that did is, so I went out with people,
What can I
friends I
set
knew.
this on?
So by that time, they were way ahead of me.
What can I set?
So I was all alone after that.
And she was still up here?
Oh yeah, what I mean is I wasn't with any of my friends anymore.
Kaylee.
Right.
Kaylee.
And you're there about how long? 6 weeks?
Kaylee.
It was 6 weeks training, but I was in the hospital for a while and then rehabilitation. I was out for about a month, so it must have been close to 10 weeks.
I gotcha. So you were in a whole different group once you were,
Yeah,
Recovered.
see, I lost out with all my friends that I knew. So when they come and took me from the hospital, took me for training, you know, they give you plenty of time in the morning. They come in at 1 o'clock in the morning, wake you up. Grab your duffel bag, you're moving. Took me over and dumped me into a place to pot in the barracks. I woke up in the morning and said, good morning, you know. Where are you guys training? Well, we're about 4 weeks. I said, well, I've only had about 2 weeks. So I went and told them about it. And guess what? 1 o'clock the next morning, they did the same thing to me. They pulled me out of bed again. You know, it's got started, move 1 o'clock in the morning, sit you down in the middle of the barracks, you don't know anybody where you are. In the morning, you wake up, good morning, who are you?
then after that 10 weeks, you went up back
Well, then I
to,
went and finished for training, and then I could follow through and finish for training.
uh-huh. What was involved in the training?
Oh, that's regular infantry.
You get that haze poison oaks are terrible.
Oh, yeah.
Was that during the training?
That was memorable. Oh. Crawled through acres of oak, poison oak.
Where did you do your training at?
Huh?
Where was your training?
Camp Livingston, Louisiana.
Oh, okay.
Down outside of Alexandria, Louisiana. Oh, boy, we had some of our guys in the hospital from it. I had on my hands just raw meat, just terrible.
Oh, all over your body.
Well, most of it on my hands. Up almost halfway up my elbows.
And they made you continue?
No, oh yeah, I kept going, but boys.
And you're still recovering from the mumps too?
No, I recovered from the mumps before they ever left me go back.
Uh-huh.
No, that was, of course, that kind of scared him because, you know, in the medics, I was a medical supply. I walked into all the wards, into whatever disease they had, I had access to all of it. I'd walk right into any of it. Then go down there and come down to the mumps, and they were afraid I was going to start an epidemic or something, so it kind of shook them up.
And Grandma, what'd you do while he was gone those 10 weeks? Kept working or?
They'll tell me too.
She kept working at the money.
She stayed at the post office and she worked at the post office for years. She was a regular. She had a regular appointment.
When the soldiers would get paid, I'd have a line at my window for, at least a block.
Oh my goodness.
They're outside and down the street, yeah. Because they paid us in cash.
New $20 bills they'd pay.
Did you feed the chickens with it?
Hardly. No, boy, if you were short any, you paid it.
Did you make friends with other women that had their husbands in training and so
We
forth?
got to feel pretty much at home. See, we lived off the base.